I'll just reload for the sake of it. Quinoa, it's like 2 AM for you. Listen. I slept like 3 hours last night. I napped for about 5. I woke up about 11 PM. I'm completely awake right now. Or maybe not completely awake, but there's no... I know for a fact if I lay down I'm not going to pass out again for a while. So basically that's the gist of it. Don't worry about it. I'll go to bed eventually. It probably won't be like that long of a stream, not because I want to go to bed, but because like I know that I'm streaming at like 2 AM kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There we go. But yeah, trust me, I'm like more awake now than I am for like daytime streams, as weird as that is, but I'm also not a daytime person. I'll just start on hard for fun. Play Vermillion, I haven't played Vermillion IN in a long time. Hey, Zay, Janora. Also, for the record, if I sound like quiet today, it's not because I'm tired really, it's more so like it's 2 AM. People are attempting to sleep. And I just sit here like, no. Because we're doing this, it's been like over a week since my last stream. It's always hard for me to just like click the button. I wanted to start like an hour ago, but I just didn't. So as usual, I'm going to ask about audio level, because I'm kind of just winging it. I think it should be decent though. Hey Shadow. Yeah, it's good. Rush scrums happen, but it's good that you learn. The tricky thing is like double dialogue or like triple dialogue between 3 characters that's hard to read. The fuck we saw shows up again. Say if she shows up, I'll show up right away. And Nav showed up. How about you hand over that young lady? Oh my god. I'm awake, I promise. Wriggle. She shows up. Bugs are such poor things, aren't they? They say a half-inch bug has only 1/10 an inch of a soul. That's 80% smaller. That's supposed to sound frightening. No, it just sounds cruel. Very well then, I have no interest in non-humans, you say. The fact you're not interested is what's worrying me. Humans might get away with simply being if we put things lower than them. There's such a thing as being too merciless. Growl nerf. I miss kills. That's the gist of it. You can feel it, but it's not that bad. It's so strong. Granted, I only played Splat like... How many times have I played this week? I played it like 3 days this week when we scrimmed as a team, and that's like it. I have not been playing it casually at all off stream. I've like not been in the mood. Not even because of nerf, I don't know. Also, thanks, Junura. It's like every single stream I ask, but I just like to, because I've had days where audio is off and no one tells me anything until like an hour in. Because sometimes I fiddle with the setting and I forget to change it back and I haven't streamed in a week, so that'd be more likely than not. I'm not allowed to be awake. Listen, I slept. I napped for 5 hours. I woke up at about 11 p.m. Today was a long day. And it's gonna be a long night. Oop. The fireflies have been numerous too lately. It's beautiful. Sake, the exclamation mark doesn't match what you're saying. I've changed the subject partway through, my lady. I only heard the second half. What were you trying to say? That was a 40-second stream. Was there? The Streamlabs do it funny. So I have no idea. Yeah, like I could definitely feel missing out on kills sometimes. Getting 3 shots where 2 shots would have existed pre-patch, but I don't think it's that bad. I'll take that over another ink efficiency nerf. I have a conversation with people, but like a weapon that it's built to stall doing 90 damage is kind of silly. So I'm trying to put an emphasis on more actively paying attention to the time system in this game, because I feel like I don't do that. Because in essence, you want to either focus on being unfocused a lot or focused a lot. Because if you kind of do willy-nilly both, you don't really get a lot out of that. Because that's one thing I'm not really great on. And I am. How long it is honestly depends on a couple of factors. I don't think it's so much me, I think it's more so external factors. And by external factors, I mean a parent waking up being like, it is 3 AM, why the heck are you awake? But then I'm just going to tell them, you saw me sleep for 5 hours, I straight up passed out earlier. This should not be surprising. I'm not a daytime person anyways, to start, regardless of that. In a hurry, if you can keep up with us, we'll listen. So you won't stop even if I ask. A human and a bat, though, that's an unusual pair. The humans are what I'm after, I don't need bats. Night Sparrow, Apparition, Mystia, Lorelei. Visit the Brat's night out? Naturally, the good little children went to bed at noon. At night, it's happy hour for manhunting. Too bad we're in a hurry. So am I getting shot down right now? Wait, I said wait already, didn't I? Milady. If you start fights even with enemies of this level, there'll be no end to them. True. Quit joking around. Aren't you scared by birds flying in the night? Birds frying in the night. Humans are better, really. Lady, you can't turn fly into fry. Whatever, I'll show you the true Terror of Darkness. Terror of Darkness, huh? Yeah, it's Vermilia. Ion has a thing where the playable characters are groups of 2, and there's 4 teams, which would be Reimu Yukari, Yomi Yuka, Marissa Alice, and Sakaya and Vermilia. I got like, I wanted to look over, and I could, I just like, I looked away from the screen, I'm like, I cannot do that very well in this, hold on. Hi Tucker, thank you for the raid, I hope you had a good stream. Okay, I got I'm good. Yeah, I'd rather just burn the resources. I want to try and make this a 1cc because my intention is to do Final A, and then Final B, and then probably extra stage. That's good, I'm glad to hear. Oh, I like barely missed out on the time thing. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, it's just for bonus card, but... Hater and run. Yeah, then that's fine. Don't worry about it. Have a good night. Thank you again. Asake, what shall we do? Oh. Gotta read faster. Let's leave the farm for later and proceed onward. The night is short. Speaking of which, why are we headed in this direction? We're feeling. Yeah, if you want to sleep, go ahead. No one's obligated to be here. I'm just doing this because I want to. I can be the 2 AM friend that's awake that you know should be asleep, but you kind of are happy that is there because you're also not asleep. Alright, good night, Jenner. Yeah, it's not the first time I did this week, where I'm busy and I had to wake up early in the morning. I end up going to bed at 4 AM, and then I end up passing out for 5 or 6 hours, and then I don't go to bed until the sun rises, basically. I have done it multiple times this week. Yeah. Whatever. I feel like I'm... because melee shot is really thin, so I kind of just screwed myself by putting myself on the side. That's on me being silly. Is it you or you the ones trying to attack the village in the middle of this night? The lady just passed by this place and quickly. Well, I guess I'm not that hungry right now. Good grief, without the humans from the village, the only ones left here are yokai and the weird humans. If this isn't a 1cc, it only just means this room gets longer. Because at the very least, I want to do that at least once. Although, granted, I basically need to do it almost twice, because in order to do Final B, I need to not continue by the time I reach stage 6 in the first place. I got the bomb off, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Doubtful of the ability to salvage this, but whatever. What the heck are you? Ah, there's no end to this now, is there? Lady, you're toying with her a little too much. Get one life, and I should be getting another from score soon-ish. The shot type is weird, I haven't used it in so long. I realize it's just like so thin. Look around you, devils. Devils, huh? There's nothing here, you can see that, can't you? Half-beast of knowledge and history, Kane Kamishirasawa. That took me like a million times to read the first time I saw her name. I'm like, how? How? Shouldn't the human village be here? I rarely visit the place myself, but do you come here often, Sakuya? Yes, many of the tools we use at our mansion were made by the humans here too. Look closely, as you can see, there was never anything here. Okay, move along now. What a bad attitude do you have? What'd you do with the village and its humans? Don't you get it? I made it so there were no humans to begin with. Right now, all this village history is under my protection. Sakuya, wouldn't you be a good tutor for my little sister, teaching her about the local history or some such? We don't need any more bookworms at the mansion. Fine, let's say it one more time. There never was anything here from the start, no humans, nor their village. Something about what you're saying sticks out to me. Lady, may I have a bit of time? We're in a hurry, an incredible hurry. May I have a bit of that devil's history myself? You're rather full of yourself, even though you're aware of Hakutaku. All you do is look back at history, your fate won't be changed. My lady, may I please have a bit of time? Oh, it can't be helped. You may use a bit of my time, just a moment's worth. That's a hold on, I wanna look at chat, I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, basically past her. Your bedtime is 7 AM. Yeah, that's like me on like pretty bad days. I haven't started school yet. How to play tent. Stick around for spot streams. I don't really want to talk about that like at the moment too much. Because I have a bunch of VODs on YouTube anyway, so I'm sure you can like skim and find something since I've been uploading them for the past like month or so. Granted, I don't think I've done a 10th stream in a hot minute, but... Also, the hardest thing I've done is like super debatable because people always have like varying discussion on what's like considered the most difficult. I have cleared every EX stage at least once though. I haven't really done 1cc's Lunatic that much though, only for like EOSD and probably some other one I'm forgetting. I've done hard on a bunch of normal and like everything at least once though. Him in the corners is not. At least Cyan has a bigger leniency on death bombing, for what it's worth. Man. Oop. Definitely like way more comfortable with the other shot types I actually use. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like not warmed up at all. It's weird because I just ran to a Lunatic run the other night of IM. I just like did it for the heck of it, and I did like way better than I expected to. I don't know how much you can trust like me in a half awake state. That's refreshing. Let's move on. You're feeling refreshed even though the village hasn't been put back yet? Yes, quite so. I feel not one whit of fatigue. Well, okay, thanks to her though, I've completely lost the direction that the strange air was coming from. Do you know where to go, Sakuya? Not one whit, but look, we have someone who'd be very useful at a time like this. What, you mean the cause of this full moon incident? Could only be their doing. There are few people capable of such a thing. My bookworms can be useful, although we certainly don't need any more. Our mansion's bookworm really is a bookworm, so she's hardly any use at all. We have quite enough useless knowledge already, we don't need any more. Yeah, waking up and doing Touhou is probably not the best thing, but it's just like, I'm in the mood kind of thing. Also, I don't know, I shouldn't like stress it, like I'm not claiming to be professional or anything. It's just for fun. It's just weird because with Splat people have like that expectation of like, oh Keen, you're good at it, but like I don't have to be good at like everything. I just like the series a lot. Touhou's and Gensokyo, basically individual characters can belong to like certain species. And generally speaking, you could categorize characters as like human or yokai. And yokai are often the things of like legends, so you know, think like a werewolf or a vampire, magicians, just like think stuff like that. Mermaids. I could like go on. It's heavily Japanese, obviously, so a lot of Japanese yokai as well. Predominantly, really. I can already tell I'm gonna botch the Reimu fight really badly because I usually do shot types I fight. Marissa. That's as far as you go. So was you after all? No wonder I thought the flow of time was weird. What are you talking about? Look, you're always doing something weird, right? That's Sakuya for you. How cruel of you. Well, you're pretty much always doing something weird, but today you've gone much too far. Wonderful shrine made in a paradise, Reimu Hakurai. This is just like when you made that Scarlet Mist. Sakuya is doing something weird, we're not the ones who's doing the biggest thing right now. We're on our way to teach that culprit a lesson right now. Maybe you could fool a bird with that excuse, but you can't trick me. Whenever you two move, time stops and the night gets longer. You two are the culprits for stopping the night. Yeah, anything wrong with that? The lady stopping the night is not our goal right now. Look at the moon behind Reimu, please. See, it's already so. The moon's got nothing to do with the sun-ending night, does it? The night stopped and the vampire's running rampant because of it. What could be more dangerous than that? I'm already Queen of the Night, so at least forget that. I don't think you're helping. Anyway, I'm gonna have you turn the passage of time to normal right here. Exterminating yokai like you is my job. Just don't understand why we're stopping the night yet, it seems. Sakuya, there's no need to hurry. As long as you're adjusting the time at least, I don't mind her misunderstanding either. This is my chance to pay her back for that day. Well, if you say so, milady. So you're gonna go back to your coffin? I told you before that coffins are for the dead, didn't I? Got Scarlet Dark and Windowless Coffin. Yeah, this is like weird. I don't do the Reimu fight in this that much. Kind of learning experience for the second run, where I actually am not terrible. Even though I'm more familiar with Marissa's fight, I kind of like Reimu's a bit more than I am. I thought it was good for that. Honestly, no, I'll just start the thing over from there. Whatever. That mind's like a short game anyway. Like redo like 10 minutes of it. Maybe I won't commit to Amelia. Yeah, I don't know if I trust myself on hard with Amelia because it's a shot type I'm not really big on because I've already done it with Reimu. I'm like, I could just do normal since I'm like halfway anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, we'll just do normal. I can trust myself to do normal. I gotta... Yeah, the boss of stage 4 is dependent on your shot types in IN. There's quite a few games that do that, but this game also does. So if you're playing as... I'm trying to remember. I mean, obviously if you're playing as Reimu and Yukari, then you have to fight Marissa. And if you're playing as Marissa and Alice, you have to fight Reimu. So Sakaya and Romelia also fight Reimu, so Yuka and Yomu fight Marissa then. Yeah, Ian has 8 playable character. Why did it go in? You know, combining doing this while half awake, while also not streaming for a week, is a bit strange, I'll say that much. I don't know, I just have to like relax more, I guess. Also, one thing I have to keep in mind with Romelia is with her shot type, when I hit shift initially, you see like the 4 things in front of me, they also shoot their own individual bullets. So when I miss, I don't damage just because it's not in front of the boss. So I have to re-aim that. But I haven't actively been thinking about that, because usually when I play this game, I usually just play Reimu, who has built-in homing, or Yuka and Yomu, and Yuka's spread shot type hits like the whole screen basically, so stage segments you don't really have to use your head that much. Also, I don't know if I'll do it today, but I was reading a little bit before I started this, and I didn't know there was an exploit with Marissa and Alice similar to the one I think I showed off when I played 14 a while ago, where if you constantly tap shift, both your shot types are kind of active, so your DPS is way higher than intended. I'd like to mess with that, but I don't know if I'll do that today. It's also because length of stream is kind of a big variable right now. It's not so much up to me. Not even enough time at all, huh? I have sticky keys turned off. I don't understand how anyone could play this with that enabled. Because you do basic movements like this, and it'd be like, oh, do you want to turn on sticky keys? It's like, no, I don't. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to juggle too many things and also try and like pay too much attention to the time system when I don't think it's like really of my concern right now. Because the time system more so has to do with like scoring, but I'm not like really worried about that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing the funny thing where you overthink it for no reason. Yeah, realistically, Sakuya is built for stage segments, way more so. I don't know why I'm like so insistent. I'm trying to focus on the time thing if I have to use Remilia, who's like significantly worse because her shot type is so thin for stage segments. Over the past week, I actually did reread the Fairies of Light manga, though, for Touhou, and I'm just, in my head, I'm just like, Misty has, like, the background character for that. Her and, like, Yomu and Yuuko, I did not remember how much they showed up in the background. Like, every time there's any cameo, it's, like, always Yomu and Yuuko, and Misty is just, like, chilling there. You know, I'm so surprised that in Shoot the Bullet that none of Misty's cards utilize this gimmick of just, like, darkening most of the screen. Oh, like in 14.3, that'd be hilarious. That 14.3 Steam was really fun. Like, I did not expect to have as much fun with that as I did. Mainly because I know, like, streams are smaller when it's not, like, Squid Game. But I don't know, a lot of my favorites have been, like, not streaming Splat. I don't know, I guess they feel more special. It's not just like day 87 of solo queue simulator. I feel like I always use the number 87 when I'm just talking about some random number. I don't know why. This one's just like slight misdirection. It's not really that worrying in normal. My half asleep brain can kind of autopilot normal because I played it enough. Hard's a bit different. If it's hard on EOSD, then I can handle it, because EOSD is the one I probably played the most, because it was the first one I played. And I kind of grinded EOSD out when I was new to the series, because I was complete garbage. Like, I'm talking like, I could not even like consistently get to stage 5 on easy. Granted, I was awful and didn't spam bombs at all, because I was so stubborn. I just wanted to do it correctly. But it's hard to do it correctly when you're new to it. But that applies to everything. I think she also... I think the green bullets are homing there. Or not homing, but like they're aimed at you. Based on your position. I trust myself to know the bubble hitbox, but like I don't wanna gamble it for no reason. When the intention here is just like an easy 1cc. I actually got enough time for the bonus card. Is like alternating lasers. Okay. You refuse to remember where enemies will show up. Oh, you want to practice sight reading? Yeah, that's the thing. These games are like a mix of like some stuff you can route, I just like know perfectly because they're static, but then other stuff you have to like sight read on command. And like it's good to be good at both, but you can't just like brute force it one way or the other and expect results. Like, I feel like for sake of replaying, it's probably more fun for me to do sight reading, as opposed to everything just being static. Like, if everything was static, it wouldn't be as interesting. But it's good to have some static stuff here and there, so you're not like totally lost or just get bad RNG in a run constantly. Because I like to watch a lot of high-level replays and stuff, for sake of like A, getting better, and B, because it's satisfying. And it's funny because I think EOSD casually is like one of the easier games, but like the general consensus from what I saw is like if you're going for like a perfect lunatic run on EOSD, it's hard because the late game is like pretty RNG heavy. And like after watching a couple of runs, I'm like, yeah, I can see this in some areas. I mean, even casually, everyone's experienced like some form of kind of absurd segments. The books in EOSD are probably like one of the biggest ones people know. In stage 4, which are way harder than they have any right to be. Okay. Let me actually finish the Remu fight this time. Oh. Great start. Great start. I think my head was more concerned of like, I'm not doing damage because I'm Amelia and she's over there, as opposed to, you're gonna get hit for sitting there. The head works in interesting ways with priorities. I always like this card. This one's just like, I don't know, I like the concept of just like the barriers just teleporting the bullets around. Also, I think the first time I played IN, I didn't understand the concept of what was happening if I hit focus or unfocus, because basically if I unfocus, the amulets she uses become like, I think they become like active hitboxes. So like, yeah, you kind of don't want to do that. So just for safety. I remember just being really overwhelmed and confused, I had no idea what was happening. That's kind of a lot of things until you get used to it. Like, there are a lot of cards I straight up did not understand for a long period. Heck, there are some now that I understand, I'm just terrible at. I complain about Border Wave and Particle when I stream Subterranean Animism because I understand it, but my eyes just don't like it. Granted, Border Wave and Particle I can at least have such like a slight excuse on, because that's like an endgame shoot the bullet card trying to be converted into a stage 4 version, and like it's fundamentally similar to like the last two parts of stage 6 and 11, but like I don't know, just my eyes struggle with it. How aren't you getting lost in this bamboo forest? We're just following you. You can't escape. I was just surprised before since you both attacked at once. Now I'm ready. Fall into the gap of my boundary. Card is just like simple streaming, but with a lot more like eye strain if you like get overwhelmed by what's happening around you. Yeah, I don't know what it is in particular that makes me struggle more so with like stage 4 in this game than 5. I feel like it's just the fact I'm splitting, trying to learn like 2 separate boss fights that are radically different, rather than like every run of IN once you get to stage 5 is like, it's like racing's just racing, that doesn't really change. Oh, don't these like home on you? Yeah, these are like weird. Yeah. I really like this card. This one's cool. Okay. Oh wow, I got like a lot of time. Isn't this one like... Don't they home? Yeah. Oh. that's what I was trying to remember. I'm like, she does something at one point that always gets me. I've paid you back. I'll do you a favor and won't drink your blood, so don't go on home. What on earth is your goal in stopping the night? Should have asked that before we fought. We've gone now, so there's no need for us to give you an answer. Restoring the eternal full moon. Not eternal. I'm not gonna like it, but still night tomorrow. It's okay, look, that mansion. Amelia doesn't want to see the sun ever again. Yeah, no, I know they're homing, but like, I just never, I always forget that one part of that like bonus card. There are plenty of things I remember the genre, just that I'm not an expert though. I'm just gonna play soccer in these segments because Romelia just sounds like a death sentence. I miss you, Yuka privilege. These segments basically don't exist if you play as her on lower difficulties. Also, I was gonna say, going back to the thing where you said you refuse to like learn enemy spawn positions, even if you refuse or you're just winging it, general rule of thumb is like left, middle, and right are your best friends. If one's on the right, it'll probably spawn the left next or the middle. Either or. I think Live Count isn't doing fine though. If I just use resources like half decently, I shouldn't be worried even with myself at like 2:30 in the morning. Also, segments like this were kind of weird when I first played IN, because I also didn't fully grasp the concept of when you defeat certain enemies, their bullets despawn, or some of them do. So I remember just getting completely overwhelmed by screen clutter and having no idea what to do about it. Because that's another thing about like high level, like a lot of the time you just destroy enemies like as they come on screen or like barely before. You're too late, I've sealed all the doors, you can't take the princess away now, can you? Is this moon incident you're doing, perhaps? She looks shifty, especially with a defiant appearance. Less so than you, Winged One. Lunatic Moon Rabbit Racing, I never know how to pronounce your middle name, Inaba. At any rate, what business do you have here in the middle of this night? Important business. This moon incident is here. This moon incident is because of you or an acquaintance, isn't it? They say that if there's a bad smell, clean up at source. I'm good at cleaning. Moon incident. It looks like you've noticed our spell, even though you're just impure people who only crawl around on the earth. Unfortunately for you, I'm a filthy creature who only watches the moon and stars in the sky. I know when the moon changes for good or for bad. You're quite the night person, milady. Restore the full moon to Earth right now. There's no way we can undo the spell yet, I just minimized the tab. I thought we had guests, but it's just some lost you, okay? Well, there shouldn't be any guests arriving anyways. Who are you? Sakai, she's the villain, you can tell with one glance at this villainous face. What a cruel thing to say. I certainly did create this sealed chamber around the earth, but it's for the sake of the princess and this girl. If that's the case, there's no way we can leave until we've beaten you. But that's still no use. I leave this to you. Whatever you do, do not let them take our princess. Leave it to me, I won't let a single one of those closed doors be opened. I found that no matter what happens, there'll always be a path to follow. What a pain, as usual, you're not going off the beaten path, Sakuya. Just stick to the regular path and overwhelm the enemy, that's the trick to avoiding complaints. The path to follow is the one behind you, but there's no turning back now. We won't be turning back. Don't you see that you've already fallen into the moon rabbit's trap? Left, right, up and down, your sense of direction has already gone insane. You're trying to fly straight ahead, you're floating around aimlessly. Now gaze into my eyes and become more insane still. Not that I really get a choice given I need to clear Funnel A to even reach Kaguya. But look at there. Also, Raisin's whole gimmick is like gonna throw off anybody who has no clue what it is. I feel like my damage is like all far right now, but it's like the consistent strat. that's the thing, you need to line yourself up pretty well. Also, I did a sake bomb forgetting that it doesn't get rid of bullets. So just asking to die for doing that. Also, yeah, that's one thing with this non-spell. Going to the top of the screen will completely screw with the way that's meant to spawn around you. Because it's based on your position, so if you're like rapidly going down the screen, it gets a little bit wonky. Yeah. You have to like get back in the middle really quickly on that one. And I don't trust myself. Despite this being your final card, I usually found it like way more straightforward than everything else. Like honestly, this one's more memorization than anything, of just paying attention to the lane in front of you. That was kind of tight. Bonus card that I do not remember... Yeah, I don't remember this at all, it's been years. Yeah, no chance. Related, let's proceed along the regular path. We'll be at the exit soon. Sakuya, the one we saw before is down this way, but we should be careful. I think we'll be fine though, since I'm with you. My master's power is beyond comparison to me. I may have lost, but do you really think you can oppose my master? Overwhelmingly. Now let's finish this before dawn comes. I say so as you two who were lengthening the night. I thought as much. Yeah, you know, let's beat this game before the sunrise, because it's almost 3 AM. I think game. Also, for the record, I like zero experience with like Kage shenanigans at the end of the stage, so don't expect like anything. I thought the idea was neat, but the fact it just auto ends the second you get hit made it like impossible for me to like learn it just by playing normal runs naturally. Good, so you're following me. Is there no end to this? We've gone so far by now, but I can't even see an end to this corridor. Okay, I now understand the blue kind of aims at you a bit late, but it's okay. There we go. That's another card that wouldn't really make sense if you don't understand the whole, like, focus-unfocus thing. Looks like the corridor's ended, but where on earth is this? That's enough. Haven't you realized yet after coming so far? Damn it, we fell for it, Sakuya. That's not the moon. Certainly it is a little on the large side. That's because we're closer to her, I guess. Yes, we were led through that eternal corridor and came to this false moon here. Brain of the moon, Aaron Yagakoro. The full moon is the one key that links the moon to the earth. If one were to break that key, travel between the moon and the earth would be impossible. See, you've been deceived by the fake illusion just like that. Ah, it's an illusion. Was that absurdly long corridor just an illusion too? Might have been. No cleaning a mop would stand a chance against a corridor that long. But wouldn't you need a rat rag and not a mop? That'd hurt your back. That's a very pointless thing to worry about, isn't it? It's an illusion. An illusion. That aside, what's the purpose of these convoluted things you're doing? No one's trying to go to the moon. There are many fools outside of Gensoku who are heading to the moon, though. That's people. More importantly, my own intention right now is to protect the princess from the moon's pursuers. If dawn arrives with things as they are, no more messengers should arrive from the moon. Ah, so the reason there were so many rabbits back there is because they were moon rabbits. No, most of us were caught on Earth. Only Raisin, who you just saw now, is a genuine moon rabbit. Who cares? It's fine if we don't know who stole the full moon, the reason doesn't matter. All we've been thinking about until now is how badly we're gonna beat the culprit and when we find them. Sakuya, don't go easy on her. I haven't gone easy on any enemies up until now. So let's fight to the death. I won't die. You're quite composed. I lured you out here so I could play to my heart's content. There's no need to worry, once it's morning I'll return your full moon, you say? All that's left is to play until then. What a relief, milady. Whether we win or lose, the full moon will be restored. You're going soft. You have to get her back for disrespecting me, or I won't be able to keep my dignity in Gensokyo. The full moon doesn't matter by now. What a brat. Young children like yourself can't stand a chance against me, an eternal being. You know, even though we're merely 700 years old. Yeah. All the scarlet history you built up, divided by my history, the result is 0. From eternity's point of view, you're but a mere instant. Look, milady, you should respect the elderly. You're the youngest one here. Also, it was you who was stopping the night, yes? You may very well incur the princess's wrath for doing that. So you ought to respect me, Sakuya, as much as you like. And they weren't listening. This is why youngsters nowadays are such a bother. I think I find this medicinal barrage more important than your chatter. I really like the dialogue on it. It's so like there's so much banter. Like banter is normal, but having like 3 characters really like brings that to another level. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Emma. Feel free to ask anything. You can try and answer. What's more dangerous, the giant bubble or a tiny bullet? Tiny bullet every time. Kind of like simple 1cc territory right now. Does it rotate right this time? Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, nah. Yeah, the games are quite short. An average run takes like about 30 minutes roughly. So this is like final stage. It's only normal difficulty though. Every game in the main series is like the same length. It's like 6 stages basically. Each stage is like a couple minutes. Each stage is composed of like a mid-boss and a boss, generally speaking. So this would be like stage 6 boss. Okay, final card. Wherever Yuko kind of destroys this, because of how wide our shot type is. To destroy like all of these things. I have no idea what her health is looking like right now. It's like half, okay. Good time with spending a lot of damage on the other things. Yeah. Good enough. What are you doing? Aaron, I grant you one more chance with my power. If you lose this time, you devil sire. With the medicine made by my power and Aaron's true strength, you'll never forget this as long as you live. I don't know, Kage. The second I get hit, the whole phase just ends. I'm pretty sure most players will just forget, because they're not going to casually just beat it. I am just kind of weird like this, because it's not like a final, like, necessary card, it just ends when you get hit. It's a fun idea, but I don't know, it always felt a little bit odd to me. So homing shot types would be fantastic here. That. I was gonna say like peak Touhou hitbox moment. Felt like I was gonna die way earlier than that. Usual thing, I'm not supposed to show ending, so you can watch that while I go through that. It's a good ending though, because I got a 1cc. Yeah, that's the canon ending, even though we weren't playing Yuka. Totally. After I like botched it last time so badly. There you go. 14 bomb, 5 death. I don't even have any replay space left. So basically, it's kind of weird because the way it works is there's Final A and Final B. Final B only unlocks once you beat Final A once, so once you beat Aaron once and you I think beat her without a continue, then you can choose to do Final B if you reach that point again. Past stage 5 without continuing. So basically, play the game over again, different final boss, which is cool. It's weird because most people, from what I've seen, think Kage's fight's actually easier than Aaron's. But again, it's kind of like the stage 4 thing I mentioned before, where because it's 2 different fights, I feel like I have to play them less than other ones overall, compared to like how many times I've beaten like Yuka or Amelia, for example. So I can't really say. Approaching 3 AM. Still feel completely awake. This is what happens when you sleep. Several hours from late afternoon to late night. I feel like my reaction time's like not there, but oh well. Yeah, okay. It's like same dialogue until later, so been through it. The race and dialogue actually might be slightly different. I'll see. Because there are some instances of bosses having different dialogue depending upon how many times you've beaten them or not, kind of deal. Because I'm pretty sure Junko has different dialogue in 15, depending upon if you're playing a point device or not. I think if you do a subsequent run, maybe, unless it's just those two bits of dialogue, I know they're slightly different. Also, yes, in theory, I could alter how many lives I have default to make 1cc like stupid easy, because it's an option you can unlock in this game. But like, I'm just starting with the default 3. I mess with their score, which again I'm not worried about, but I don't know. I don't really like having that setting on unless I'm just like practicing for like a run. The multipliers are pretty hilariously low. I think like you have a 10% multiplier if you start with like 6 or 7 lives. Besides, IN isn't really stingy about resources. It's not like trying to play UFO without understanding the UFO gimmick. Because before I understood that, I'm like, wow, this game gives no lives at all. Because I think outside of that gimmick, I think there might only be like one instance in the entire run where it gives you a life. Maybe 2. Okay, for the longest time, I thought 12 was super hard because of that alone. But the second I understood that system, I'm like, oh, this isn't bad at all. Because it's actually really easy to farm lives in 12, if you know how. I still think the easiest game to farm lives for me is 14. Also, that's like an ascended tier if you actually know how to abuse Marissa B in that game, because her bomb just farms lives on higher difficulties so much it's really hilarious. You don't remember anything about 12 outside of farming lives? I like 12, but it definitely took a lot of time for me to warm up to it. I feel like 12 is a lot of people's like least favorite of like more modern games, and I don't really blame them, because if you don't get the UFO system, then it's kind of a drag in some ways. Because you can't really fully ignore that. You know, like if I don't care about the time gimmick in IN, it's kind of just there. It's not really in your way. I don't know, like the whole entire time in UFO you just see the UFOs bouncing around. And like your reward for beating mid-boss and stuff like is the UFO, so if you don't get the system, like then you're staring at it like, what does that do? I mean, I'll get back to it again one day. For now I'm trying to like semi-chronologically go through games again, because before I kind of just sporadically picked whatever. But I streamed EOSD and PCB, so now we're on IN. I don't know if I'll do POFE, because that one's a bit weird, at least for now. I don't think I've ever streamed Mountain of Face, so I'll just be that after that. I'll probably revisit Shoot the Bullet at one point, but I'll probably practice stuff off stream, because I kind of want to beat it 100%, but I know I'm not good enough at a lot of it yet. Then 11's my favorite, so I'll like revisit that as much as I want. Even though I suck at it because it's hard on normal by default, and I thought that was a collectible. I'm stupid, but it's okay. What about I Amp? Honestly, the fighting games are really fun. I'm not good at them, but I love them. It's not impossible. At some point. I just feel like the thing with the fighting games is like it's such a world where if like you don't understand anything going into it, like you're gonna be so lost. Like I already feel like I'm alienating a lot of people who don't know this game whenever I stream it. Even though the general idea is like, yeah, bullet hell kind of thing. Yeah, like a fighting game with characters from said game would be like another tier, I guess. But I do like it, and I did watch that, I forget the name of the tournament, but that big Soku tournament recently, like last week. It was fun. They have like a Discord that's super active. I joined it after that tournament because I was more really curious. Like it's really active. There are people who just like actually grind that game. I think that's really cool, given that game is like 11 years old at this point. A Touhou splat clone. I'm trying to think about that. There are probably interesting ways you can incorporate specific Touhou character powers. Can Sakuya be broken? Can she just have like a time stop mechanic where you can just run up to people and kill them? That sounds hilarious. That or like people hate Rainbow because she has like aim assist because she always has homing bullets. That kind of deal. Ledge correct and bomb desync. Okay, that's just like... that's like devious. But I kinda like that. As of now, the only place I know there's like you can consistently make the game have to ledge correct on Starfish Clan Blitz. Mark showed me a spot, and like from what I've seen, every single time someone's in that spot, it always ledge corrects. I wonder if there's more spots like that are abusable. Because I feel like there would be. I guess I just got a bunch of time by default on this stage, I'm not even trying, I got it. Although, funnily, based on Soku movesets, you could probably 1-for-1 Bubble Blower with Petuli. Because one of Petuli's moves in Soku is straight up, like, actually just Bubble Blower. I think there's two variants, one's like small bubbles that'll, are like field control, and the other ones are like big ones that can blow up if you hit them or something like that. But like, functionally, they're basically Bubble Blower, which is really funny to me. Yeah, it's kind of a pain because you always have to like bug people. Or it feels like I need to bug people when I want to test stuff like that. But that involves me making the first move and asking someone a favor, and I'm terrible at both of those things. So, yeah. Kinda hard. I have a lot of resources right now. Alright, Reimu. Show me that protagonist power. Can't believe Kaneko's final card just ripping off of Reimu's, minus the teleporting. Because it occurs to me just now that they're actually kind of functionally similar. It's like walls. That looked like an awful RNG. The entire middle lane was like cluttered at the very bottom. Like, I could deal with a cluttered lane, but it was actually at the bottom of the screen already. I don't know, there's kind of a beauty in bad RNG and stuff like that that's funny to me. I love seeing like really short YouTube snippets. And I know there's like a lot of EOSD ones toward the later game where people are like, oh, look at my luck on not Scarlet Kensuke, one of Vermilia's other cards can be like really hard if you have like awful luck. It might actually be our first card. I think it is, I forgot the name of it. I wonder if people think of like the Reimu version of the stage is harder than Marissa. I feel like most people say the Reimu one is, but honestly I kind of just suck at Vermilia. I suck at Marissa's like really tiny condensed bullets. I don't know, they just make me like too paranoid to be comfortable. Like, I don't know, cards like this are pretty straightforward once you understand the gist of it. A really weird path I decided to take, but it panned out. I'm just gonna add to the actual like seal again. I already know it. Like the homing bullets. Yeah, these. Reimu, what you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going, Reimu? I'm literally just like winging this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh wait, can I actually damage her? I thought it was, in my head I was thinking it was like a survival card. I'm stupid. Alright, whatever. Well, I'm playing it like a survival card. Why would I... Okay. I'm not gonna question my brain at 3 AM. Yeah, I guess you do get smaller hitbox with Reimu, so it's not as bad. And homing bullet. A couple of Marissa's cards scare me a bit more though. Probably just lack of experience though. first time we got Master Spark on stage 4. Yeah. It's not even so much a Master Spark, it's more so like, I don't know, the Star Bolts, I know their hitbox is like basically a circle, but like my head does not look at it that way, if that makes sense. So when I see like a full lane of stars, my head is not like thinking, like it's not processing it that way. I feel like I got really bad RNG on how Tay decided to move for that one wave. Alright, whatever. I don't even know if it's random or not, it just felt unlucky. Because I know some boss movements are random and some you can manipulate, but it completely varies. And some are based on you and how you're moving. But sometimes they just be running to the top of the screen in the corner like, ahaha, funny. And that just makes you hate life unless you're playing a homing shot type like Reimu. Is dialogue the same? You're too late. Yeah, it seems the same. Yeah, okay, it's the same. See, the cool thing is I'm holding shift, but I have the bat bullets in the middle, so I'm actually doing damage even though I'm not actually like on her with Romelia. So that's neat. So I can kind of just like time it out like that pretty safely. Also, I'm just gonna hug the bottom because I never remember when that. I think it's after the next card. That one wave of bullets that's dependent on your position. They got really wonky because I tried to go to the point of collection last time. Have like a bajillion bombs, I'm not really concerned. Can I stick here for 2 cycles? I can. Well, I just said I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. Maybe it isn't that bad as I thought. I'm just positioning myself poorly. Yeah, it feels like easier than the way I was trying to do it like the first time. Yeah, okay, that's definitely a lot better. Wow, it's almost like you learn by playing the game. Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't like the... I'm like, this is such a bad lane to pick. Again, I really do not recall this one. I don't know. I concede. Actually, I don't even know if you can do this in spell practice or not. Later, let's proceed along the regular path. We'll be at the exit soon. Sakura, the one we saw before, is down this way, but before that... Let's go through that door over there. What's over there? Ah, crap, that was a door that I didn't have time to seal yet. The one we seek is down that way. My eyes can't be deceived. Oh, my master's gonna get mad at me. Yeah, horizontal bullets are kind of wacky. Sometimes they can be really fun, though. But I don't think there's a heck of a lot of them in IN, so it does feel kind of weird. Final B. Singular path of red bullets. Oh my god. Jeez, I told her not to let you come down this way. Sakuya, this one's a decoy. Well then, let's shoot her down at once. How did I cross over so easily last time? Okay, here it is. Kinda sad. Large galaxy in a pot. Cool. Your eyes only go up and down, not left and right. Understandable. My eyes hardly function as is. Lady, are there any injuries on you? There will be. None at all. Hey, who are you? The Sinner of Eternity and the Instantaneous, Kaguya Hirai-san. Defeating Ursa and Eren, coming so far. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't have at least one injury. Too bad I'm invincible on the night of the full moon. First I've heard of that. Hey, the full moon appeared at some point, milady. I knew that, that's why I said it. This is the true full moon. I wonder when it was that the full moon vanished from the earth, along with its power to drive people insane. This full moon is... Sakuya, watch out. Yes, this true full moon will drive any human mad who looks directly at it. Well, I feel fine, though. I guess you'd be okay, Sakuya, you're very well disciplined. Well, even with that, Sakuya, I'm still invincible under this full moon. Ah, isn't that a bit cruel? It'll help you no matter what the situation. Please rely on me. Oh, my Sakuya, are you starting to go a little insane? The moon granted many powers to the earth. Most powers such as magic were originally that of the moon. Your companions include people who depend on the moon as well, don't they, Miss Vampire? So what? It's a full moon right now, that means we're invincible. Wonderful. Lunarians turned some of the earth into monsters to regulate the earthlings' impurity. But that's all over now. The earthlings have sealed the monsters by themselves. All that's left are beings who don't know how to do anything but attack humans as part of some old contract. A current daily life of drinking tea is much more enjoyable. I don't see what's wrong with that. Gradually, the earthlings lost their fear of the moon and its night. They became more and more arrogant. The night longer requires the light of the moon. The shorelines have no relation to the tide's ebb and flow. And they even say they'll invade the moon itself in the end, don't they? I've got an idea of what those worthless humans are doing. But you're from the moon, right? Why don't you go back to the moon and fight the earthlings there? I have a reason I can't go back to the moon. I'm not an ally of the Lunarians, nor can I move openly on the Earth. You can't go back to the moon, and you have no place on Earth. You must have done something quite terrible. I've been trying to avoid bothering the Earthlings and avoid meeting with powerless people. An invincible lady and an invincible human. Would you like to test that claim now that we're powerless? Or that we're powerless, not now. My 5 requests that so many humans in the past have failed to complete. I wonder if you can clear them. I think I like Kaguya's fight a bit more than Eren's. Also, I'm just like a sucker for the colors on her bullets, even if they are just like plain circle bullets. It's pretty. It even works for your Danthe's unfocused. Well, a little bit. Yeah, okay, the pattern got much easier, definitely. All I see when I look at this card now is like some of the stage 5 segment in Touhou 15. Ugh. I want to graze back over. Kind of missed my chance. Yeah. It's probably an attack that's easier to start on like the left or right side of the screen and then move over by start in the middle side limited space. I don't know, so far I'm thinking this is easier than Aaron's. Because I have not done Kage's fight that much and it doesn't feel like crazy right now. I know it's normal, but that's my 3 AM assessment here. But that always comes with a grain of salt, huh? Is there like a point I'm forced to cross over? I'm like hardly seeing a pattern right now. I was gonna say like, okay, I was gonna say for a while I feel like I'm doing no damage, but I looked up again and half her health was gone. Just because like that startup once you don't take damage. Yeah, it was going surprisingly well. What the? I say, the ones who are stopping the night. It's you two, isn't it? Oh yeah, doesn't she like throw a bunch of cards at you right now? Right, even if you fail them, she just keeps throwing them at you until the night ends, basically. Half past 2:30 AM. We're not, okay, 3 AM. Okay, almost. This half-ish Eternal Night that you've made. Again, I don't know if you can actually do some spell practice or not. Like, look at this. This is nonsense. Half past Larry with my spell. Yeah, that's about the real time right now, yeah. Yeah, I love this string of opportunities to fail. The dawn shall be upon us soon. Are we there yet? Nope. No, actually, I could have lived that one. If I got the final thing right, I would have. Ah yes, Daybreak. Dang, if I actually got that final wave, I would have been good there. I could have had at least one. So close. No endings. No. Not allowed to show. I love the drawings and the ending so much, but again, not trying. Not supposed to. Oh my god, chat, can you believe this cameo? Good ending number 3, I think it's I don't even know. Yeah, I'm generally pretty calm and pretty familiar with the game. I'm not like an expert, but I don't like freak out. I'm very low energy, as regulars know. Alright, cool though, I did Final A, Final B, so I'm gonna do extra stage and try it with Vermilion and probably fail. 10 bomb 3 death. Yeah, it was a lot better than the other run. I didn't flub Reimu as much, and I think Garen was harder than Kaguya. That's probably why. For the record, I'm not allowed to go to bed until I beat the extra stage at least once. That's the unwritten rule here. I think I'm half decent at the extra stage for this game though. I don't have a lot of EXP on it, but I'm more confident in it than a lot of extras. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a homing and I shouldn't be sitting there. Ah, silly me. Yeah, I need some threshold of awakeness, but again, I slept like 5 hours before, so I woke up at about 11 PM. It's been a powerful state of mind, clearly. Even though I defaulted back to normal because hard was too difficult for me to feel like I could 1cc, so I'm like, you know, my brain just needs to autopilot if I intend to do this while like half awake and like also talking. Because multitasking do be hitting different. There we go. Got a life. EX Cane. I've been waiting for you. You've got some guts challenging me on the night of the full moon. You've certainly changed. I won't lay one finger on that human. I don't know if you could really call her a human anymore, but whatever you say, Kane. Yep. Whatever, I'll just burn my bomb. Nah, I don't think it's possible to not get enough time here. Yeah. Whatever. Bomb will clear it. Boy, I sure wish I was Yuko right now. You have no idea how laughably easy stage tokens are with your Yuko. If I really hated myself, I'd just play Romelia for all of this stuff. Not quite that masochistic though. Yeah, it's about to lose a life there eventually. It's not good. I think it's only the one fairy left, and okay, it's this and then the one fairy, yeah. It's the end of the stage. Just bomb it. And there's a life. Oh, I thought it would die from that. It did not die from that. Okay. I suppose the attacks are above average, but it's not that much of a trial of guts. It's the dead of the night and non-humans are fighting each other. A brutal night with neither humans or yokai around. Maybe that's because it's a full moon tonight. Sorry, but I'm human. Really, sorry to say that, but I'm human too. Figure of the person before I, Fujiwara no Moku. Sake came just at the right time. There's a human in a place like this. Just the right time, it's still a bit early for a meal, isn't it? So the young lady there is a yokai, although I guess I was obvious from the wings and all. Don't lump me in with mere yokai, I'm proud and noble. There's no need to be proud and noble at a time like this. So what would a human and a yokai be doing together here? Well, we're having a trial of guts. Trial of guts for a human and yokai. And under the true full moon to boot, in the dead of the night when only the plants are asleep? What's wrong with that? We're just enjoying this nice cool breeze a bit out of season. You're humans to just quiet down and entertain us by becoming a monster for a trial. But later humans don't become monsters, they just act like them. Ow. Aren't there plenty of sinister spirits already? Why would you need a human to go to the trouble of acting like them? You said you're a human. Why aren't you afraid of yokai then? Why aren't you quaking in fear of me? Have you come for a trial of guts or to give someone's guts a try? But I have nothing to be afraid of anymore. No matter how many times I'm pierced by arrows too fast to see, no matter how many times I'm burned by divine fire that can consume a village in a moment, I cannot die. I can't test my guts anymore either. This is wonderful, milady. You can drink her blood as much as you want, no matter how much you drink she won't die. It's no good, Sake. She's not human anymore. I only drink the blood of humans who fear me. My, that's too bad. I thought she would be like that gourd that produces infinite liquor. Hey look, a Suika reference in a main game. Wow. Are you really humans? If you are, forget about your trial and go home already. This place isn't somewhere where you should be. She's speaking to us like there was someone here though. Oh, it looks to me there's something here right now and slightly in the future. Your knives are sharp, Sake, but your mind's a tad dull. Kage wanted to lead us to this person, so she obviously set us up on a trial of guts for that purpose. That has to be it. Kage, you say? So that's it. I did think it was a bit strange that human and yokai were having a trial of guts here. She's always trying to eliminate me, always sending assassins. And even though she knows I'll never die, Kage is the one who made the Horai lister, right? I wish she'd just get this arrest already. See, Sake? Kage was just using us, like I said. Indeed, so you're saying you went along with it because it seems so interesting, milady. Well, no, to kill time. The guts of this trial is the smoke of Mount Fuji, the eternal volcanic ash reaching to the moon, an ever-resurrecting immortal bird born from unextinguishable flames, a legendary phoenix growing in strength with each rebirth. My bullets will be the young lady's eternal trauma. Not gonna lie, I kinda hate, like, this might be one of the worst cards, in terms of how I do against it, that Moku has. It's much easier with homing bullet types, for certain. I don't have a bomb to really do much about it. I'm wondering if I can, like, spin around it. Okay, no, it's too high on the screen. This is like a test, because I had no bomb anyway. Whatever. It's much easier to cycle that if you have homing, because you can hug the bottom a bit better, still do damage. Sake's angle probably isn't as good for that. kind of hugged that one a bit too close. Yeah, I definitely. I should have gone up and then down. Made that more difficult and had to waste the bomb. Kind of cornered myself there. That's just me being dumb. Got 3 lives to work with. I still don't fully get this card, honestly. It's just weird. Like, I get what it wants, but I really don't quite get it. Like, it's the kind of card I can do, but I'm just like sitting there like, I feel like I'm cheesing it more than anything. I look at this card, I just think of that one like meme image from like really early internet era. That's all I can think of with this card now. Ah, safe, okay. I kinda just panicked. Better to be safe, I suppose. I thought I had done more damage there, but I'm just overestimating my damage, I guess. Kinda tight, but okay. Didn't really have to move that much. This is like infamous for being like one of the hardest non-spells in existence, just because the raw speed of it is so dumb. Like, look at this. How do you sight read this? Yeah, okay. God, I was like, you're supposed to shift over after dodging like one explosion at one point, and I never got out. Oh, hi, Saber. I napped for like 5 hours and I woke up at 11 p.m. Can I place this end? Like, I'm gonna have to burn another bomb, aren't I? Yeah. Where even am I? Okay. So how much is left? Oh, 2 cards, okay. Not bad. Possessed by Phoenix. Are you ready to do just some spinning? Or kind of spinning, it's a lot of tapping on this. Also, I still have no idea how accurate the explosion hitboxes are, and I don't trust them, so I just respect them way more than I think I probably need to. Alright, cool. I kind of suck at Horror Idol, so don't expect much here. Also, I don't actually fully understand the condition you need to do Imperishable Shooting, which is like the secret final card. Because I'd really like to, I like that card. I don't know like what determines it or not. My head like went empty for a moment there. Shame, I definitely could have capped this. Most definitely could have capped that. Oh man, I can't take it anymore. Huh, surrendering already, you're all bark and no bite. I've had enough already, please don't taunt a human that can't die. Oh yeah, you're a human who can die, Sakuya. What an ominous comment, hearing it from a lady, it doesn't sound like a joke. I may not be dying anytime soon, but I really can't keep fighting. So how about you become immortal too, Sakuya? Then we could be together forever. I'll be a mortal human as long as I live, thank you. Don't worry though, we'll be together as long as I'm alive. I don't recommend becoming immortal. They might not look like it, but these bruises you gave me are really painful. Although I won't die even if it hurts. If you say so. There's not much I can do. Still a shame. Speaking of that immortal medicine, the Horror Elixir. It builds up in an immortal human's guts. The elixir of immortality stands before us, although she's been rather beaten and tired right now. Who would eat a human's guts? And who told you that anyway? Wait, no, I probably know who it was already. Talk about eating a person's guts? This is a pretty scary conversation you're having. This isn't my trial of guts, is it? That's what trial of guts means, right? Right, mortal Sakuya? You learn such bizarre things when you spend time with Lady Patchouli. It's a bit troubling. I'll take a first clear on Moku. We'll definitely take it. I really don't know what determines if you can do imperishable shooting or not. Because it's not a time thing. Maybe I just have to clear Horror Idol. 12 on 5 death. Ugh. Kinda meh. Oh my god, that 10. Seven cell caps on the whole stage? Okay, thank you. Okay, so even if I got Horror Idol, I wouldn't have quite gotten it. I've had runs of it where I've gotten all of the Kane's cards, but I messed up on one of them. Dang. I'd like to do that. Yeah, the help was appreciated, thank you. Because a lot of these games I'm not like aware of like everything. What to do now? Maybe that like first try, so I don't know what to do. Actually, let me see. 44. Oh, so you can practice these. It's kind of wild. See, these aren't translated. Yeah, as far as this account's concerned, I've never gotten Imperishable shooting. I mean, I'm assuming these are just like difficulty variants. That's like a lot of cards. Also, 1 second waiting on something. Okay. I just like, it's not gonna be a 1cc by any stretch of the imagination, but just for fun. At this point, why not? But yeah, I'm still working on that. Did a bit more with it yesterday. It's also for sake of I wanna like, how do I want to put it? I like very rarely ever commit to like drawings that take more than like a little bit of time, like doodles and sketches. So that, like I kind of want to force myself to spend more time on it, see what I can do. If that makes sense. So Yomu feels so fast after playing Vermilion Sakaya that long. Oh my god. I feel like I lucked out so hard on that green wave of bullets. So maybe I'll go through like full scenario at one point, but I don't think I'm gonna like read dialogue because I don't foresee myself finishing like a full complete run cleanly. Because I feel like I'm in that awkward state with these games where like normal's like really easy and I can kind of auto-pilot it. But like hard takes a bit of mental processing. And the mental, I'm not like awake enough to do that right now, I don't think, while like multitasking. Great, I can do stage 1. Fantastic. You're fast. Okay, my head is like actually not awake for this. Speed. Yep. You have a problem when you don't want to draw the thing. Ah, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I guess it's also like, yeah, it's like a practice for me on the drawing I'm working on to do that as well, because most of the time if I sit down and do a drawing, like I'll either like A, never finish it, or B, I want to finish it in one sitting, and I find it really hard to go back. So it's like this problem where I keep like trapping myself. I'm like, yeah, this is a neat work in progress that I'll probably never finish, even though I think I had a good idea with it, but I never committed to it and finished it. Yeah, it's really bad, so I guess I'm trying to force myself out of that a little bit at the very least. That, and I really need to teach myself to color digitally, because I have not the faintest idea. Because as someone who doesn't color digitally or anything like that and wants to learn it, like I try basic shading, and I'm like, okay, I think I have good colors here. And like you start applying it, right? Like on a layer, you like draw like the first little bit of it and you're like, wow, this looks terrible. But then you keep doing it and then it starts looking half decent. And I'm just staring there sitting at it like what? That doesn't make any sense. Miss you soon, cause music cues are your best friend. I really love how things sync up with music in these games. Wait, did I say that backwards? Okay, listen, yes. Yes. I mean, is it not expected to go into a stream at 4 AM and expect the person to be maybe a bit loopy? You should know this. Listen, I'll go to bed when I inevitably just like throw really hard against Marissa. Maybe. There's like no reaction time out of me right now, oh my god. You know like those videos of like axolotls, I think they are? Where like they get hit or bumped by something, and it takes them like a solid 2 seconds to react to that. That's how I feel right now. I feel like my head is playing with like 2 seconds of like delayed reaction time. Yeah, this run, this run died like instantly. Oh my god, it's so dense. Like, I feel like my head is only processing the smallest of movements and anything that involves me, like, moving and darting away. I can't do it right now. Okay, I just play the whole game sitting still and slightly moving. Because that's how my head is working right now. Only the most micro of movements. Oh, hi, Rafa. I'm very mentally out of it, but I'm okay. The 5-hour nap was good because I was immensely sleep deprived. Okay, at least this card like forces minimal movement. So you know, that's in my favor. You know, that could have been a perfect stage too if I had like even the slightest bit of reaction time to Mystia on her non-spells, but my head is just like... It's like a deer in headlights moment of just like, wait, I need to move. And you just don't input anything. I'll go to bed eventually, don't worry. Listen, like, how am I meant to go to bed if I slept for like 5 hours before this and woke up like 4 to 5 hours ago? Like, you don't understand how bad I am at going to bed. Like, I'll lay there for like an hour and nothing will happen. Oh my god, my head is like... No, I cannot sight read this at 4 AM, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I've been binge watching myself to sleep lately as well. But then I finished binging something, I'm like, well now what? That's been my strat for like the past like 2 weeks. Oh, I almost had that actually. This is just like the half asleep, morbidly curious, what can I do kind of run. Oh my god. Finish BNA, nice. I watched that last month, I think. I haven't seen season 3 of Agretsuko. I saw 1 and 2. Have to watch 3 soon. Oop. Alright, Run's not dead yet, 1 life. Great. Technically 2. Who let me pick Lunatic, by the way? I know it was me, but like, who let me do that at 4 AM? 2 days ago. Okay, I knew it was like at the end of August, but my head is not processing the fact that, yeah, it's gonna be September in a couple of days. Because I remember seeing the trailer for it or whatever at the beginning of the month. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like a month away. And now I'm sitting here, and it's August 29th. At 4 AM. I'm just like, where did the month go? Man, I wish I was in the headspace to actually like... I'm in like such a mood to try and be good. But like I know it's just not gonna happen right now. Do you know that feeling when like when you're like half asleep and you want to get good at something? And you're like, yeah, that'd be fun right now. But you know you're not capable of doing it in the very moment. Yeah, Agretsuko's fun. No. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of playing solo queue at like 2 AM and you're like, I shouldn't be doing this. How much to make me sleep? How much what? Because I know for a fact I'm gonna like close the stream or end stream, whatever, lay down in bed, sit there until like 6 AM and be like, man, I really haven't fallen asleep yet. Like, I know it's gonna happen. 100%. My head didn't even process that was splitting in half. The run goes until no more continues. Minimum. Which probably honestly just means getting to Marissa and then I probably explode because bad at game, but how many waters to make me sleep? I don't think that's how it works. What if there was like a hypothetical channel word that just like it says go to bed, but it's like one of those absurdly high numbers in like 2 million or something, like nothing ever realistic. So the option's always technically there, but it's not actually. And I say 2 million as a baseline, because I know for fact, like, my favorite streamers that I lurk, I only have like a couple 100,000. Like, I'm not hitting 2 million on those anytime soon. I mean, I could. I'm not saying that I won't. That's why I'm saying, like, it'll be like 2 million points. There's a feature where you can crowdfund a thing. Wait, really? Is there actually? Huh. So somehow I got through that, okay. I feel like this round is just like blatant buffoonery mixed in with like occasional good like moments of like 20 seconds. This whole fight would be the former, because even on like normal and hard, I'm not. I don't like it here. I mean, I do like it here, but I'm not good at it. I have the absolute shortest attention span right now, like you would not believe. $2K a stream. How does it work? I thought it was based on like how much time you spend. Is there a cap on how much you can earn in one stream? I don't know the fine details. There's no cap, okay. Oh my god. Oh, how much you can contribute. Oh, okay, so yeah, like realistically you're never hitting 2 million anyways. Like, I feel like it could be, like, an absolute bop one day where I have, like, 70 people or whatever, and, like, it still wouldn't happen. Because think of it, like, even if all 70 people donate 2K, like, this is, like... That is not even close to 2 million. Ah. That just spawned on me. I keep looking away at the chat, and I'm like, this is the worst game to do that in. No, but if I keep looking at it, then the whole run just dies. I can look, but only if I hit X. How about that? They lost for like a month? Uh-oh. Well, that sounds like you could feasibly hit 2 million then. But then you couldn't if I made it like 6 million. Or 9 million. Doesn't it cap at 9 digits or something? Like 9,999,999? Because I think that's the highest I've ever seen in a single reward on a stream. And those are reserved for like absolute meme tier, where it's like, it clearly does nothing, but it's like some big meme where it just says like, oh yeah, if you give me 9 digits of 9 numbers, you become the streamer. Or like I give you like my Twitch ID to stream on the chat, like that kind of thing. Why does this make more sense to me on Lunatic than like lower difficulties? I swear it's like actually a thing. Sometimes like I don't understand a card, but I see it on a higher difficulty and suddenly it makes sense. And I don't know if that makes no sense or like some sense. Boy, I sure wish I had homing bullets. I don't even know if I can feasibly reach the Cornuke, and I can. Honestly, the real annoying part about this card is honestly just the screen shake. It's not even like the card itself. The card's whatever, the screen shake is what's annoying. I find that more disorienting than like Raiko's 4th card, Drum Percussion, is that what it is? Where she also does a screen shake. Also, I hate the angles on these lasers, what is this? Ew. Yeah, everything's just like... Yeah, a lot of it could honestly be defined as just like streaming. But again, you're trusting me at 4 AM to do this. I have directional bullets, use Yomu skills, you're right. That's like an actual logical answer. It's like playing Yomu in 17. Haniwa just don't exist on the Mayumi fight, and it's hilarious. I don't know what stream does that Saber. I'm just like hypothetical, because I've seen some like really silly rewards at like unreasonably high numbers that are clearly just like a joke. Do I even have a bomb yet too? Okay. Actually, but that makes me think of that one shot type in 11, the Patchouli one, where, what is it, like, don't you have like 7 orientations of bullets that you can use, and I'm like, wow, that's a really cool shot type, but you have to cycle them like Smash 4 Monado arts, where you're just like, it's like you have to hit shift and shoot at the same time, but like say you want to shift from like water to like whatever the last element would be, you have to like do that like 6 times. I'm like, man, I would like the shot type a lot more if there was like a more practical way to implement this. I mean, Shulk can still do that in Ultimate, but like, why would you do that? The dial exists for a reason. I don't trust myself on this. No. Nope. And I'm pretty sure this is either my last continue or close to my last continue. Ugh. Ugh. Real dodging. I mean, I expect to, like, just blow it at the race and fight. Although, like, honestly, if I spam bombs, I could probably make it to Aaron at least. Or we could just live in the timeline where I get to Aaron and I get to, like, astronomical entombing and just die. That sounds pretty realistic. Wow, what an awful corner to be in. Also, I'm reading chat like so out of order. I'm sure people have a million points on some channels, but like, I'm just like, okay, like, let's think about the math here for a second. Okay, so one of my favorite streamers streams like probably like 5 or 6 times a week. They stream like average 4 hours plus. Let's say I have the tab open and I'm lurking a lot of the time. How long have I been watching that person? I've probably been watching that person for like 7-8 months, maybe something like that, roughly. Let's just say that, right? So let's say they do like 20 streams a month, right? And then like 4 hours each, that's like 80 hours a month times like 7. So like 560 hours-ish, if my 4 AM math is like half decent. And I have like what do I have? Like a couple 100k channel points. It's like if someone is streaming not nearly as much, and I don't think I stream nearly that much, then, you know, if you think about it, or like half think about it at least, it's not happening. You're not hitting 1 million. This is not. I'm not having the chat think it for him. I'm attempting to, and I'm just like looking left in my room like, Keen, why are you doing this? You know that you can't do math at 4 AM. We've been over this. I'm just encouraging people to be awake because they see a stream at 4 AM. They're like, why the heck are you up? But they feel justified because it's like, you're just that friend awake on Discord at like 4 AM and you're like, wow, you should be asleep, but you're thinking to yourself like, I should be asleep. But we could just be degenerates together. So why is this like actually the same difficulty as normal? That didn't feel any different. Dude. Yum has good damage on her bomb, jeez. There you go. You never sleep? Okay. Fair. I mean, I slept like 2 to 3 hours last night into this morning because I had to wake up early, but I also stayed up until like 5 AM. So I can't say anything. Yeah, no way. Oh, the joys. Okay, I feel like this is my last continue. No. Let me make stage 6 at least. I did the thing I said again, where I went to the top of the screen and it just messes with the pattern. Why'd I do that? That still feels the same as normal, that's weird. Oh, what is that? What? Okay, that was not a lower difficulty thing. Oh, well. Wait, I can't show the ending, wait. No. No, it's illegal. You can't read that. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have a bunch of channel points. I feel like it's a thing, like it's always a domino effect in chat, right? Like one person's like, I have this amount of channel points, and then someone's like, I have this amount. And it becomes like this thing, like everyone immediately is just like, I have this much. I don't it always makes me laugh when I see that, because like it's like the natural reaction, right? Like you want to share what you have. It's like the mini flex, it's like, yeah, I lurk here a lot. Kind of thing. It's even funnier when it brings out like lurkers, right? Because lurkers are the people who watch but not really type in chat, and I know I have a bunch of them. And like that's fine. Like I appreciate them being there, but it's just funny to me like when the one time they do type, whenever it's like them talking about channel points, it entertains me every time. Also, we can stop looking at the Kofumo dying now, as funny as it is. You wrote a script to auto-click the chest. That's pretty cool, actually. How does the chest work in terms of like errors? Because lately when I've been trying to click it, it gives me an error, and I don't know why. Because John Twitch doesn't want to give me channel points to let me redeem an emote for like 500 points each day. And I'm like, just let me do it. Why not? You're waiting for Brella Gang Redemption. What is Brella Gang Redemption? I don't even know what that is. Do you mean like Brella Gang playing like a tournament? I get like what? Or like... explain to me, because my head does not understand. I've become Brella Gang, but it can't be a gang if there's one person. How does that work? Also, yeah, don't show endings because game creator Zune says he doesn't want people sharing endings. So usually I just put up a meme screen or something, whether it's good end or bad end. Because he has like neat drawings and illustrations he puts at the end, but it's more like a reward for playing the game kind of thing. So that's really like the rule. So I just follow it. I mean, like if you really wanted to, you could look up the endings, but like why would you do that? Yeah, this is hypothetical here. Oh boy, make a Mart TC at 4 AM. I'm really up at that point in the night where the next rotation's 6 AM, huh? No, I'm not doing it, don't worry. I'm just saying. That's what it is. I checked because I'm morbidly curious. Play Turf Kelp. I'm more likely to do 4 AM TC than Turf Kelp. Wow, the demonstration died to Taeon on the hitbox coming in. Insane gameplay. You're going to bed. Are you actually? It is 4 in the morning, so I would not blame you and I would not be surprised. But have a good night. Okay, listen, like my internal clock is like broken. Not that it ever worked in the first place, but like I know it's 4 AM. I know I should be in bed. But like I'm not. And neither are you guys. Granted, you might just have a different time zone, which would make more sense, but... You feel like I challenged you? No. Go to bed if you want. Do it. I don't even know what to do at this point. Honestly, the Olympic run went farther than I thought it would, but like... What's like Final B opened? I don't know why there's no clear. Like newer games have like the clear symbol when you beat the EX with like a shot type, but not this one. I'm pretty sure I've done all these right at this point. Wait, how do I... Can you get Final... Wait. So I have Final B, but not the EX stage unlocked with them, so I guess I used to continue with that? Okay. Weird. I'm not keeping anyone prisoner, I'm just a scapegoat. I'm there to justify you being awake, cause you're thinking like, oh, Keen's awake. So, you know, I don't need to be in bed yet. You sleep earlier than East Coast people all the time. But yeah, I'm not gonna include myself there because in the summer it's like absolutely horrible. Even not during the summer, to be completely blunt and terrible about it. I still have a tendency, like, if I go to bed before 1 AM, that's like considered really early for me. To be completely honest. Even if I have to wake up at like 8 AM, I usually go to bed like past 1 AM minimum. And it's a horrible habit, but kinda hard to break. Oh, let's just do hard with Ali Mari. Why not? Actually, but before, actually, I should read to remind myself real quick. Team characteristics: wide item collection hitbox, large auto collection area. Wow, that sounds not very great. High firepower, fast movement. Good night, Sobo. Thank you for hanging. Yeah, no, realistically, I feel like I would like do this run and probably pass out. If I really feel like it, maybe I'll do the EX with the shot type, but like, that's really stretching. We're gonna be hitting like 5 AM at that point. This run takes like, let's say like 30 minutes-ish. I'll say the thing with streams is like, I mean, I feel like this applies to most people, but I feel like especially me, is the thing is like, if I'm having fun with the stream, it's more likely to continue. If I can, you know, if it's not like an IRL circumstance of like I have to finish kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I'm having fun right now. Which is a good thing. Because our days I'll stream solo and I'll be like, I really just like want to not do this anymore past the point. I don't know, it's like, it's hard, because like streaming feels like a commitment, like I don't know. I can't bring myself to like stream for like 45 minutes and just like be done, if you know what I mean. Like usually I try and go for like at least like 2 hours. It's like a time I consider like a passable length. Let's not fall asleep on stream. I'm not that bad. Moon's beautiful tonight, but does it seriously look like that to you? It's beautiful, isn't it? What do you call a moon like this? The Matsuyoi? I envy your carefree manner. If I could have enjoyed moon viewing and hadn't been short of hands, I'd never have taken you with me tonight. It's a waste not to enjoy moonlight night, isn't it? Right, you two? Totally enjoying it, at least I am. Well, I'm enjoying myself too, at least more than you, Marissa. Didn't you just say something completely different? Of course not. What I'm enjoying isn't the moon thing, it's the firefly watching, right? Almost, but not quite. Very perceptive of you, though. Come on, I'll shoot first if you don't. It's more like firefly hunting. Also, if you're wondering, Bakeen, you ditched the hard run earlier when you started. Why are you going back to it now? The answer is, I feel like when you just don't care, you just do it. And sometimes not caring just lets you do better. So man, this is a thin shot type. Oh yeah, I forgot there was like the exploit thing I wanted to try with the shot type's DPS. Because supposedly if you just like alternate shift, your damage output's like way higher than it's intended to be. I think I noticed it a little bit. Not like remarkably, but I don't know if there's like a, maybe I have to do it like faster, I don't know. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, that I see. Huh. I thought it was like a timing thing, because I know like Raymond A and DDC is like a little, you can't spam like that much, I don't think. Your guys' firefly hunting is about catching them, not beating them up, right? I wanted to catch it, but you went and squished it. Jeez, this is lame. Don't get me wrong, all I did was dodge it. Just heckin' squish Striggle. Honestly, I don't remember the Alice Bomb in this game at all. Wonder what that is. I was like, please get me out of this corner. Yeah, I read about it on the wiki, but I didn't know it was a thing actually. So I guess now I know. I don't know, like, I guess if you spam it... It feels like you can spam it, that's like the most optimal. From a class. Yeah, like, that damage is dumb. I also don't want to tunnel on that exclusively and like not pay attention to the actual bullets. That's no fun. Ah, where are you going this late at night? It's my annual yokai extermination month. I'll go wherever yokai live. Wait, what, are you picking a fight with me? Marissa's yokai extermination? That's hilarious. Oh, don't you know how awesome I am at that? After I fired my magic cannon, there are no humans left, let alone yokai. You, human. Don't you have any idea who I am? Huh? There's no human that doesn't fear me on the Night Roads. If I wanted, I could call enough yokai here to eradicate every human in this land. What does this Night Sparrow think she's saying? Looks like you still don't get who I am. Human. Human. Human all the way. Well, yeah. Alright, starting tonight, you two will never see again in the dark. We're just poking fun at Marissa. I guess a hard adds like the bullets from the side on this one. Okay. SC. Yeah, I haven't honestly messed with a lot of the solo shot types in this game, where we only play as one. Also, I'm not doing any damage because Mystia's over here. And Ashy's over here. I feel like I noticed the damage thing, but it's nothing like on the level of like MOF Marissa B or anything. I don't think anything will ever rival that. Ah, I can see clearly. I could do just fine in any darkness. For goodness sake, we got no time to waste on such malfire. Where are we heading anyway? There's no way there are any enemies in that direction. I feel strange air from over this way though. There's only humans over that way, all innocent, much like myself. Patchouli would not agree with that. I did not trust myself in those lanes. I'd rather honestly just burn the bombs and be more comfortable knowing if I die I like didn't have any resources. Is it you, or are you the one trying to attack the village in the middle of this night? No, we're just passing by, don't mind us. If I won't trust the words of a yokai, I'll make this night never even have happened. What the heck are you? By that you mean, whoops, I gotta go be somewhere else, right? Yeah, pretty much. Marissa knows the deal. I can't retreat any further as I expected. Are you gonna surrender the humans thus? Wait, Marissa. Who said we were gonna eat the humans? To think that yokai would come as far as this village. Is it because of that abnormal moon after all? They've only come rarely here before. No one's saying we're gonna eat them. Anyway, I'm in a real hurry. I don't know who you are, but we don't have any time to waste for any humans. You're mean. If you were just quietly passing by, I wouldn't try to stop you, but you two are being a bit too noisy. See, she called you noisy, Marissa. That's because you're going all out with your magic even though it's the dead of night. What are you saying? Magic's something you gotta cut loose with that night, you know? The only things worth using secretly in the day are cyanotypes and stuff like that. I felt an unpleasant feeling approaching, so I sealed the village. Seems I was right to do that. I told you. No one's saying we're gonna attack the humans. Didn't you just say surrender the humans to us? Really, the only human I'm concerned with is you. Whatever you say, you dirty liar. I won't let a single one of your Damaku touch the humans or the history of this village. Marissa, I'm not quite sure if you haven't noticed yet, but she isn't human. She's a half-beast. How fitting. I guess that Alice's bomb like clears bullets. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was going in a completely different direction than it actually was. Bullets on the side are new to hard. That's easy to say. Don't like how far to the side I am. Yeah, whatever. A half-beast I can't transform without the full moon is just some human, really. You know you're a human too, right? If only it had been a full moon tonight, I could've... Oh yeah, we were trying to restore that full moon. Yeah, we said that to begin with, right? Wow, I never heard that. Seems to me like you know who's responsible for this. Now since I've won, you keep your promise and tell us who it is. The promise being one we made just now. I love the sheer amount of fights that occur in these games just because like you didn't... Just no explanation of what you're doing. The greeting is just Danmaku battle. Okay, I thought I had more time, if not mistaken. Freeze. Just as I thought that it was strange that the night still unended, so it was you, Marissa. Hey, you've got it wrong. The only bad person is this person here. Well, you're guilty of the same thing, aren't you, Marissa? Doing something like this, what on earth are you two plotting? That's, you see, Rima, how do I put this? Why the stuttering? Just yell at her like you always do. You, get out of my way, like that. Moron, it'll get ugly if she gets mad. Making me mad to begin with is what's ugly, right? I'll definitely have to teach you a bit of a lesson tonight. We still think nothing's wrong when you look behind you? The distorted moon is already that obvious, isn't it? Ah, this moon is your doing, huh? Okay, fine, I give up. You're right, the endless night. That broken warp moon, hiding the human village and putting hats on stone statues. All of it was Alice's fault. Now get out of my way! Well, alright. In this bamboo forest, bathed in moonlight, you two will become one of the shining bamboo trees. How beautiful. Allow me to return those words, albeit a bit differently. Come on, the sunless night will end right here. I love the interpretation that Narumi, way later in Touhou 16, could have been a statue that Alice was out putting hats on in this game. I think that's like a really cute way to look at it. Yeah, that was like, okay. I really don't want to unfocus. Oh my god. Doing like passable damage would be way better. There we go. I think this card's just for sake of like sight reading. I think this is like a good kind of randomness. It's fun. Oh, it's not like her to retreat. Chase her down, Marissa. Yes, we all know Rainbow likes to brute force everything. To be fair, Rainbow would probably get mad and punish you for a lot of things. I have a lot of bombs right now, yeah. Shame I missed out on the other one, but oh well. Now I'll show you two my true boundary. What's the point of squaring off with us again? There's two of you, so I get 2 tries. So how's this different than normal? Okay, yeah, that's... okay. This is like a much smaller space to work in, it seems. That's why I wanted to be really careful with focusing and unfocusing. Oops. Oh my god, I thought I hit bomb. Well, that's a decent position to knock down very quickly. That's for certain. Feels about the same. Oh, the way that spread was really weird, oh my god. Probably jumped at a bad time. Getting a very easy pattern here so far. Okay, I was gonna say it was basically pure vertical with no opposition. I'm half tempted to just get hit intentionally here. Half tempted. Whatever. Alright, let's get moving. Our destination is now in sight. There's not much I can do. Don't take your evil plotting too far. You say something? Man, never knew there was such a big mansion in the bamboo forest. No, me neither. Bye-bye now, it's time for the good girls and losers to go home. Rainbow, it's an eternal skip one turn for you. See you later. It's a shame I lost 2 lives, because I really didn't need to. I was gonna say I'm definitely just gonna head and like overwhelmed by the fact I have no bomb. I was more so like worried than the actual like pattern at all. I mean, realistically, I just need to make it through this stage. Because I want to do Final B on hard. I don't want to do Aaron again. I'm pretty sure Tay gets me alive. Right side. Okay, I do get one from Tay, that's good. Oh my god, I cannot believe I squeezed through that. I am so shocked I squeezed that. You're too late, I've sealed all the doors. You can't take the princess away now, can you? Oh, that corridor was so long and dark, Alice. How about we deal with her to begin with, the one in front of us? Hey, what, you two are Earthlings, aren't you? What are you up to at this time? And I say as I look at my clock and it says 4:47 AM. It take an entire day of wiping to clean the hole that long, no matter how good a janitor you are. I'd think it'd still be much faster and easier than cleaning your house, Marissa. Okay, now, come on, let's deal with her, huh? Looks like some weirdos have already snuck in. We're busy right now. If you have no business other than burglary, leave now. The only ones who'd be busy at that time of night are the ones who aren't living honestly. Right, brethren? Since Marissa will never get to the point, I will. You or your cohorts are responsible for this warped moon incident, right? That's right. So will you return the moon quietly now, or return after we give you some trouble? Take your pick. Hey, don't take all my cool lines. There's no way we can return that moon yet. Even as we speak, our relations with the Lunarians are worsening still. At this rate, there's no way for our princess to escape other than that, by making the Earth into a sealed chamber. Who are you? Marissa, watch out, that person's power isn't anything like I felt before. Looks like the two of you are using a copy of an ancient power, a chaotic power from the time when before humans were around. Those were the days. I wonder if special power should be patentable. Well, before anything else, I leave this to you. Whatever you do, do not let them take our princess. Leave it to me, I won't let a single one of those closed doors be opened. What, chattering away like that and then just running away? It's like she's saying, hey, come beat me up later. She certainly is, but whether or not we do depends on whether she's the culprit behind this incident or not. If you forget about that, it'll be morning. You two are ignoring me too much. You see, this hypnotic corridor is one of my traps. Since you two can't fly straight, you'll be completely wiped away by my power. That should be Marissa's line. You'll be completely wiped away by your magic cannon, you hogweed. Hey, don't take my cool lines. I wonder if you'll still be able to say that after gazing into the eyes of this lunar rabbit. Hogweed. I wonder if that's like a weird translation thing. Because that is an awkward word to pick. I feel like cheese is like a while, but damage leaves a lot to be desired for doing this. I'm gonna get timed out here, aren't I? No. Alright, whatever. It's about surviving, not every bonus in the world. Yeah, I mean, given Grayson has literal laser eyes in the fighting game, yeah, probably don't look at them. Be good advice. Oh my god, the screen clutter. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about the second wave of bullets that comes. Yeah, these kind of weird. Do you not know the strat for that? Nope. was thinking in my head, I'm probably too far to the side. Have to trust instinct like that sometimes. Doubt it only to regret it. Again, I have no clue how this works. Whatever. Oh, I was about to say, it looks like lanes, but I just ran into it. Did the moon return to normal? No, she wasn't the one. Hey, check that out. Okay, the door's open a little bit. Strange air in there is the strongest I've ever felt. Ah, that's where they keep the gunpowder? Where they keep the gunpowder. Nowhere else for us to go then, since it's the gunpowder of the one who caused this incident. Right you are, once we head over there, that gunpowder will solve everything. Final B. Let's go leave that one there. We can have fun. Maybe we can have a little less fun. Regret. Jeez, I told her not to let you come this way. Well, I didn't know that. Feels like we're heading in the right direction. Oh wait, that counts as 2 bombs because it was a death bomb. I know Ion has a bigger window for that, but that is annoying sometimes. Yeah. You know, at least it's lenient. When you have 1 bomb, it's not like it denies you the ability to, but it's annoying regardless. Hey, it's the full moon. Yes, it's quite simply the full moon. A true magic power that you've all gazed at for hundreds, no thousands of years. The rest of that full moon is dangerous. The moon's dangerous. Are you half asleep saying that? Perhaps you can't see them yourself, but there are a ridiculous number of full moon beams falling at us right now. Don't call it weird names. Now the original power of the moon has been revived. This moon with no impurity throws its pale light upon an earth with no impurity. This light is an ancient memory forgotten even by the superior Lunarians. In short, they're full moon beams. I can't see them, but I can feel them slapping down on me. At this rate, ordinary humans would go insane in less than 5 minutes. Are you okay, Marissa? Ah, I'm used to being insane. But what's up with all this anyhow? Why is there a full moon now? Thanks to Aaron's spell, the pure moon and the pure earth have been isolated. By staying here, it seems I can hide myself from both the moon and the earth. That's some pretty huge hide and seek. But while the spell of Aaron's is perfect, I don't really like it. There's no one else here, no one visits either. I'm bored to death. An earth with no impurity has nobody on it. That's a very Lunarian-esque mentality. Isn't this good timing? You can play with this impure pair here as much as you want, and then we'll take you away. Well, since I wasn't born here, it'll be quite the challenge for you to get me out. I remember having another exchange like this a long, long ago. It's a nice allusion to the original tale right there. Yeah, I don't really care about the full moon, but this girl here won't stop throwing a fit over it being gone. I'm not just throwing some fit. If you keep goofing around too much, divine punishment will fall upon you. Divine punishment? That doesn't sound good. My stay on Earth is already a divine punishment as well, though. I know. Whenever someone came to take me away, I gave them an impossible request. An impossible request? I mean, if we fulfill it, we can take you out of here? My 5 requests that so many humans in the past have failed to complete. How many of them can you fulfill? We're not getting a fire rat. This... Okay, yeah, they are homing on you. Or based on your position, rather. No. Oops. Yeah, probably no 1cc here. Also, if I got another live, then maybe I can squeeze this out. Oh my god. That was a bit too spooky. Come on, be generous. Please. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I like completely forgot about the lasers, oh my god. Oh yeah, you don't even like... Yeah, you don't get another chance if you just die on Kage, I forgot. So no. I was like, this is too simple. There's more. Dang. Well, true ending was me getting bopped anyway. So I suppose it's not inaccurate. 21 bomb, 9 death. Do not save replay. Yes, that's tough. It is 5 AM, I think that is a good time to end the... I had a lot of fun with it though. I don't even know in terms of what I'm doing with like schedule. I'm playing a tournament tomorrow. I don't know, I'll be back to like normal stuff next week though. For sure. That's fun though. I'll put the VOD on YouTube tomorrow probably. I'll see. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and being lively in chat because it's more fun that way. Because I know viewership on this is like way lower than like normal stuff, but honestly I had a lot of fun. For those of you who are actually here at 5 AM, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end for now. I hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on your time zone. Thank you for chilling. I'll see you guys around next time. Good night for now.